Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Aurora and in this channel I figure collect. I'm new to this as well. So anyway, I'm very excited, extremely excited. One of my favourite anime series is being rebooted. That is Urusei Yatsura. I thought to review one of the figures that I have of her. So here's the box. I bought this figure pre-owned on eBay for quite a good price, so I was really happy about that. So it's number 063. And you've got the sticker there. All my Rumiko figures always have this sticker, so obviously if you collect Rumiko, look out for that sticker in particular. And then we have a side where you see a lovely picture of Lum. She looks so cute. And then you've got more poses of Lum. Whee! It is so hard to like show the full box. You know, here's the full box, but close up I'll have to just do this. But yeah, no, this is one of my favourite figures because it's Lum, you know, so. But we'll open her up, and this is what you expect here, just like a explanation. If you watched my last video, I literally said be careful how you open these because everything pops out, and I've literally popped out everything. Okay, so let's just begin again. There, that's the proper way of opening it. Okay, unfortunately this figure doesn't have a lot of joints and a lot of things to show, so it probably will be a short video, but let's begin with sticker. Websites and instructions are always a good sign. And then we have a set of different hands in a little plastic bag. So in total you have 9 hands, I think. We have Lum's lightning bolt. I love displaying this because obviously Lum always zaps Ataru or anything or anyone. And to mention, the plastic is really good, I think. It does look flimsy, like really delicate, but trust me, the plastic does seem quite sturdy. Of course, don't snap it, but it is good plastic. Like, I'm not afraid of having this display. Well, the one that I reviewed from last was the Bow of Light, and I wish they used a different kind of plastic for this because, oh boy, I'm seeing nightmares. That was so delicate, and I'm so scared of touching it. So yeah, the figure also includes Lum's cousin Ten. So in the story, Ten comes to live on Earth with Lum, whilst Lum is living with Ataru. Ataru and Ten immediately kick off on the wrong foot, and till the end of the story they will be constantly fighting or trying to one up one another. The fights always consist of Ten throwing flames out of his mouth at Ataru and burning Ataru, or Ataru will manage to either dodge it or use a cooking pan to protect himself. So that's the relationship that Ten has with Ataru, who's one of the protagonists of the story. Meanwhile, the relationship with Lum is obviously loving. There's always times where Ten will be afraid of Lum if he has upset Lum. And in the anime we also get to see his mother, who he's very afraid of and always wants to prove that he's a good boy. He has the same tendencies with pretty women like Ataru. So Ataru's a massive playboy and will try it with any woman. Meanwhile, Ten is kind of the same. He will want to pursue a relationship with them despite his age, but he does take advantage of his age and innocence to get closer to girls. Meanwhile, Ataru would get immediately rejected. So one of my favourite chapters that involves Ten is when this little nursery girl falls in love with Ten, and she gives him some Valentine chocolates, or I should say forces him to have them, and she manages to fool him afterwards, saying that, you know, you've accepted my chocolates, you now need to marry me. And I can't remember why, but he ends up going to her house where Ten meets the little girl's mother. And Ten, like I said, Ten is in love with beautiful women, and she happens to be a very beautiful mom. So he's constantly going to her house just purely to hit on her mom. The end of the chapter, which I love, is that both Ataru and Ten are trying to hit on this mother, and then you've got Lum and the little girl who are getting angry at Ten and Ataru for their behaviour, and it's just comical to see how Ten is exactly like Ataru, but yet he despises Ataru for his actions and the way he treats Lum, but he's done exactly the same thing to this little girl. So it's funny. Those are one of the chapters I enjoy that involves Ten, but overall Ten's never been my favourite character, purely because I feel sorry for the boys in the series. He bullies them, even if they haven't done anything. He will try to do everything to get their attention and to get a reaction, and he would constantly feed like earth animals these like space sweets that turned, like, it made those animals become bigger. He gave a sparrow, I think it was, one of those sweets, and he became a penguin. And then we had where the sweets got mixed in the pool, so the bacteria became big. And I think there was another animal that he gave the sweets to, 'cause, like, he's just a bit of an annoying character in my opinion, but I do like the rivalry that there is between Ataru and Ten, and I do kind of like to see when the boys get all together to go against Ten. Finally, but not least, obviously Lum herself. When I opened this figure up, I was quite surprised to see that, considering this is a Figma figure and I also have Figma figures of Ranma, I was surprised that Lum was a lot more smaller than my Ranma figures. But it's not an issue. I think the size makes her more appealing to me because it's cuter. So to start off with, her lip horns. Now, I'm gonna be nitpicky. Her horns are quite noticeably not big, but quite big. You know, they're there. You can see them, that they stick out. My point is that this figure, her horns, yes, you can see it from here, her little two horns, which is adorable. However, I would have made them just slightly bit bigger so you can also, so that the people who do the paint job were able to do the lines that Lum has on her horns. And then her hair is, I would say, like a turquoise blue. And again, me being nitpicky, and Lum is always referred to having green hair, and here she looks like she has more of the blue hair, but it's fine. One other thing I'd like to point out, which is definitely a con to this figure, and that would be here, her front bits. Like, they're really flimsy. She's in her bikini that she is always in throughout the story, as well as her little stripy boot. I'll show you guys as a close-up how to change the hands and the face. You just wiggle carefully the hand out and you place the new one in, again being really careful because they're very delicate, and then you would wiggle the front hair out gently, pop out the face, place the new one, and you just pop the front bit back in, and there you are. And if you want to display with the lightning bolt, as you can see, there is a hole where you would just place the hand through like that, and then you would slot the hand back in the arms. So the lightning bolt acts like a bracelet. Just place it however you like it. Stand wise, it comes in a nice, it was in there, I must have took it out, sorry. So it comes in this stand, and it has Figma. And all that's left now is just putting the figure all together. So with this figure, Lum is displayed as if she would be flying, and then if you wish to display Ten next to her, you would just need to pop this piece of plastic under Ten, connect it to the stick, and then it would look like as if Ten is flying with Lum. And that's really it. That's all the figure has to show. So obviously I will show, like I always do, different faces and different poses. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out Urusei Yatsura, and she looks beautiful. I love that they've I love the change that they've made to her. They made her eyes more of like an orangey yellowish kind of colour, and then her hair has kind of like a slight tone of purple with blue and green and everything, and it just looks amazing. I just love how every character looks in this reboot. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please support the channel, and I'll see you the next time.